Hi folks, I'm going to link to a resource that I like called Canon Fodder. I've linked to other stuff, and it's the website of Michael J. Kruger, President, and Samuel C. Patterson of New Testament and Early Christianity at Reformed Theological Seminary. I really like his stuff, so I'm going to link to his interviews, and then we're going to go to various other stuff. So let's just listen for a minute on one of his interviews.
I'm delighted to introduce to the Twin Lakes Fellowship Dr. Michael J. Kruger, who is the President and Professor of New Testament at Reformed Theological Seminary in Charlotte, North Carolina. He is a recognized and leading scholar on the issue of Canon, and many of you may well have seen his books. You may well follow his blog, which is called Canon Fodder. And I'm delighted to introduce him to you today. Mike, thank you so much for taking time to be with us at the Twin Lakes Fellowship.
Thanks, Ligon. Great to be with you, and I appreciate the allowing me to record this interview since I can't be with you. I wish I could be there.
Absolutely, and let me just tell the fellowship, Dr. Kruger would love to be with us. He's actually going to be ministering to a family that has experienced the loss of a child.
I realize that if you're going to study apocryphal Gospels, then the best way to study apocryphal Gospels is really to study the canonical Gospels. And
that they have in the canon of Scripture, we want them to be able to intelligently interact with people that challenge the status of canonical Scripture. And
in 2009, we go through that very theme, which is this idea that our modern culture loves diversity, and so when they look back at early Christianity, they kind of see it everywhere. You know, no one got along, everyone disagreed, all kinds of.
If you'll share with us some more of those facts about the canon that you think it's important for every minister and Christian to know as we think about these issues, as we encounter the sort of Bauer thesis, and as we encounter these sorts of arguments in whether it's in a freshman religion course or someplace else. What are some of the
So that's key issues related to the origin of the New Testament canon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to a whole bunch of interviews by Dr. Kruger on the issue of the canon. And so I highly recommend you this guy. I really like this guy. And he says a lot of good things, and he's written quite a lot of good stuff. And I'm going to link to some of his books in a minute as well. Alright? I hope this is a blessing to you. Take care.